Ayute means agriculture, it means youth, it means technology. There's no way we can address the issue of hunger and the issue of poverty without scaling the productivity level in the agricultural sector. And to do this, we agree that it's important to integrate youth and also to integrate technology and innovation as well if we must achieve this. And that's why we are here today, to launch the Ayute Nigeria Challenge, where startup stage companies will compete and winners will emerge to start up some initiative around their businesses and also grow that as well.
Therefore, Nigerian youth, I ask, if we really want to deliver this country from the shackles of insecurity, from the shackles of poverty, agriculture is the key. Any society in this world, any industrialized, any developed nation in this world, their roots started and is edged and is founded on agriculture. So if you really want to bring Nigeria out of where we are today, agriculture is the focus, and this is one of the platforms that can help you in bringing about the results we want to see in this country.
We encourage, most especially, most of our potential contestants that watch us virtually to take advantage of this opportunity and actually send in their applications. Thank you very much.
With that launch came the official call for applications, and during that period we received a total of 682 applications. These 682 applications went through different stages of screening, wherein we had about 43 business executives help review these applications. At the end of this screening exercise, we arrived at the top 5. And some of the criteria used to identify the top 5 were the use of technology to drive business, the viability of these businesses, the scalability of these businesses, the problem or the need that the businesses were designed to solve, and the innovation or technology that these businesses were applying to resolve those problems.
My name is Akbundesi Shadrach. I'm a veterinary doctor by profession and the founder of VetConnect. So VetConnect is animal health startup and a digital platform that is enabling access to animal care by leveraging technology to connect veterinary professionals, vendors to livestock farmers through their mobile devices.
My name is Ifeoluwa Olatayo. I'm the founder of Super Farmer Market Limited, Nigeria. And at Super Farmer Market, we use USSA technology to connect rural smallholder farmers to urban off-takers. And that way, we are creating a better premium market for smallholder farmers while lifting them out of poverty with better prices.
Mustafa Ademij is my name, and I'm the co-founder and CEO at Padinoma. So what we do basically at Padinoma is that we collaborate and partner with relevant stakeholders in this agri space, most especially the smallholder farmers and farmland owners, legitimate farmland owners. So we partner with them in the sense that we utilize the land, the greatest asset given to them by nature. We utilize it for mutual benefit. We come on board by cultivating the land for them. At the end of the plant season, they get rewarded some certain percentage of what is harvested from their farmland. That is basically what we do as Padinoma.
My name is Stephen Obey, and I'm the co-founder of eVet Technology. At eVet, we provide access to affordable veterinary extension services, quality farm inputs, and data insights for farmers and agribusinesses in Nigeria. And we do this leveraging on artificial intelligence and an easy-to-use mobile application for this farmer.
My name is Rejoice Osim. I'm the founder of Simk Foods Limited. It's an agro-enterprise that's advancing the adoption of improved cultivation techniques among smallholder farmers in rural Nigerian communities. Our current focus is what we call the vertical stack farming, and why we've been doing this is because it mitigates the effect of climate change on farming in Nigeria. We have a current engagement base of about 22,000 farmers, and we're working very hard to increase it to 100,000 farmers by 2023.
Part of the goals of the Ayute Challenge was to ensure that each participant would leave this challenge with a wholesome experience that prepares them to succeed beyond their initial capacity. And that was why the bootcamp and the mentorship session was designed specifically to build the capacities of each of the top 5 contestants.
In the past 4 weeks, we've done a lot of things. We came up with a program, that involved 2-3 weeks virtual program and two full days intensive program. We came up with a training on business plan development and gave them a framework that streamline their thoughts and their plan, so that they can come up with a plan that is bankable. So we helped them to identify their target market, and then we went ahead to say, okay, now that you've identified your target market, what is the message that you have for the target market? So we looked at the message, then we looked at the channels, that they use to deliver the message, and we look at what we call, the Phoebe strategy, the front end, how to attract their customers, Then the second day we looked at, the business sustainability, where we look at the structures, corporate governance, in order to ensure that they have the right structure, to sustain their business. Then, of course, we had session on pitching, and it's been transformational, I must say.
Our expectation is that whether the contestants win the grand prize of $10,000 or not, it may not matter anymore because of the value they have gotten out of the program, because we are confident that as a result of this bootcamp, not only will they be able to make their pitches, but they are prepared to succeed into the future. They are prepared to lead their businesses to the next levels of growth, and they are prepared to serve much more smallholder farmers, not only in Nigeria, but in the rest of Africa.
Today we're here in Nigeria. We're here in Lagos to jointly see and witness this special occasion where we will have young people discussing what is the future of agriculture for us. How do we get more younger people to be involved and interested in agriculture? How do we get more people to support solving the critical problems that the smallholder farmers face that keep us in the current challenges that we have and make us to continue to be a food deficit country where we import a lot to meet most of our local food demand and local need. Today as well, you will see some of the young innovators that are pitching to win from the cash prize of $20,000 to support or start up their ideas that solving critical problem areas, like I mentioned earlier, within the agricultural space here in Nigeria.
We believe as we keep on doing this, we'll make farming attractive to our youth, such that as the aging farming population are going out, we have a ready crop of youths who are taking the bull by the horn to ensure that our food production system remains intact and that we're able to meet the food demands in Lagos State, in Nigeria, and of course in Africa. Thank you very much for listening.
My name is Sriram Bhartam. I am the co-founder and chief mentor at Kuza One, an agtech social enterprise from Kenya. I wish to say that the Kuza was one of the finalists of the Ayute challenge last year. Although we were not the winners, we were fortunate that together we have created with Heifer, co-created a program called Digital Agriculture Champions that is at the core of Heifer's strategy going forward up to 2030. The future is now. Let's all learn, connect, and grow. And then let's put up our hand and then make the best out of these opportunities. I repeat, we don't have to necessarily wait till the cows come home. The time is now, and let's make it happen.
Freedom, farming, freedom. But where we they get food from? Farming.
I want to encourage you today that the agric value chain is wide, farm to table, from the agricultural inputs to production, to processing, to marketing, to consumption. Is for you to pick a value chain, think of the solution you can render, get the support you can from the people around you.
I would like to hand over the microphone to Mr. Raphael Anagbe from Enactus Nigeria, who will take over the live pitching sessions.
Thank you very much. So the order of presentation will go this way. Ayute Technology, Simke Foods Limited, Vet Connect, Padinoma, Super Farm and Market Limited. At this point, I would like to introduce Stephen Obe, the innovator for Ayute Technology, to the stage for his presentation.
Our solution is quite simple. We provide access to affordable veterinary and agronomy extension services, quality farm input, and data insight for farmers and agribusinesses across Nigeria. We've been doing this for almost 2 years now, and we've been able to serve over 1,500 farmers, prevented over $2 million worth of loss, and started generating early revenue. All these are designed to achieve SG Go 1, Go 2, and Go 3.
Leveraging on GIS technology, we've come to understand that post-harvest starts even before the farmer goes to the farm or even before cultivation takes place. So leveraging on that, we understand that when the farmers get the right climatic smart agricultural practices for them to go into farming, that will be able to curb or combat rather post-harvest challenges. Yeah.
Where is your money coming from? Your money is coming from selling the powder.
We're generating our revenue from the sales of our products.
Currently, there are over 3,000 users on Vet Connect, 1,500 veterinary professionals, which is the single largest aggregator of veterinary professionals in Nigeria today, and we have achieved over 1,200 app downloads since launch in February. Our model currently is the freemium, and by the beginning of next year, we'll be deploying flexible subscriptions, targeted advertisements, and affiliate marketing.
Saying that you presently have 3,000 plus users, how many of them really are based in the rural area? Then you also did mention that you have, I think, about 300 volunteers.
Yes.
And you said presently they help with the user acquisition.
Yes.
Beyond that, what else do they do?
Permit me to introduce to you the solution called Padinoma. At Padinoma, we collaborate and partner with legitimate farmland owners by doing the heavy lifting. We fund the entire farming process and activities from A to Z. And at the end of the planting cycle, these farmers get to be rewarded a transparent 30% of the profits made on their farmland.
But can you just walk me through how you approach them and how you get them and how you source for these farms?
If you get a lot of people turning in their lands to you, how are you going to sustain 20, 30 acres and all of that?
Our impact so far, we've worked with over 3,000 smallholder farmers, increasing their profit by 32%. We have also given them resources that allows them to thrive. We've connected over 9,000 tons of food to market, which has in turn given us a revenue of over 30 million naira in the business.
Have you taken lessons from people that have tried this and not succeeded?
Thank you very much, judges. The Q&A time is over, and this officially concludes the maiden edition of the Ayute Nigeria Challenge. And at this point, I will hand over to the master of ceremony. The winner of the 2022 Ayute Nigeria Challenge is Super Farm and Market Limited. Stand up, stand up. Goes away with the star prize of $10,000 US. Congratulations.
To everyone that has played an active part in today's proceedings, the work that we've done is good work. But like they say, good work requires more good work. A lot is expected of us because we've come some way, but there's still a long way to go if we're going to engage our teeming youth population in Africa and convince them that agriculture is a first choice enterprise or thing to go into. I dare say that the Ayute challenge is one of those veritable or viable tools for us to change the narrative. Ladies and gentlemen, since the Ayute Nigeria Challenge is an annual event, it therefore gives me pleasure to look forward to seeing you again in 2023, when we shall reconvene and together discover another set of young innovators as we continue to chart the course for agriculture in Africa for Africa. Thank you very much for your time. We wish you safe travels back to your destination. Thank you.